Hello. Oh, nope. That's not right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wave, but I can stretch. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm your host, Quantum Tater. I can breathe clearly now that the holes are patched. I can breathe clearly now the holes are patched. Last time, we, cleared this. If you know, we're staring down the barrel of a 45. We're not really staring down a barrel of a 45. Last time we did a thing. Whoa. What? Okay. Last time on Quantum Ball Z, we cleared out this horribly gone awry lab experiment. And with that, I just want you to know, we're going to do a quick time lapse of me loot gobbling, loot goblining, good grief. So you're going to see that right now. Biloo, biloo, biloo. That's right, kids. We're back. Yay! So I believe I got everything. I got all the Prototech goods. I got some thruster components. I got some ores and materials. I didn't get all of it. And I don't want to. I don't really want to go through the effort. You'll notice I had to go through a painstakingly terrible thing of me trying to get this attached. Yeah, it was super fun. Last episode, Charlie said, "Yay, dying." Thanks for your support, as always. Chad said, I've seen others not only claim the grid and it doesn't despawn, but also ownership of the Prototech items. So I think I now have. This thing went unclaimed, but the drill went unclaimed. But once I attached it, it's claimed now. But when there was no way to assign it to myself, and the same thing with the little guy. Like that, the small Prototech assembler or refinery allowed me to assign it to myself. So I don't really know what happened either, Chad. It's really weird. And Chad also said that the rail turret has claimed quite a few people. Yeah, I think I got lucky. If you remember, there was a giant explosion. I was like, what the hell was that? I think I just got lucky with a voxel sticking out just far enough. John Bray. Let's scroll, do a little scrolly scroll. John Bray said, with each of the first aid station, you could always take it out. Take out the storage access, and then put the small cargo container. Oh, basically trade. I think he's saying trade the small cargo container and my small first aid kit. Basically trade these two in spaces. It would still leave me with a non. I don't know. It would still. I think I'd still not have an airtight cabin. Let's see. Access. Put the cargo access. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Do I see what you're saying? I think I see what you're saying. I think I understand. Now, if I do that, though, I think what he's saying is I take this guy out, and then I put the first aid kit in that so that it still connects up to that thing and can get all the stuff. I would then block this off right here, and then just slap a cargo thing and the end of it. I think I see what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, I think is my problem. Maybe I don't understand. Let me try to reread that one more time. Access, small cargo box. Put the cargo access in front of that. Move the recharge station forward a block and then swap it out for a first aid kit and the L-shaped medroom. Oh, I see. You're saying take all this out and then just create. Maybe. That may be an idea. He also said, I love the jumping spider / grab crab, which, by the way, I commented on that comment saying I love grab crab. That's a spectacular name. Um, Take 2 jumps out and then basically take 2 jump drives out of the no-name ship and put the jump drives on the ship layout and basically effectively take a jump ship in about let's say the distance of 1 jump drive out from a target. So like that unidentified signal, we would do 1 jump drive out. Once we get that 1 jump drive out, I undock, I leave the docking ring, and then I jump this the rest of the way in, and then I leave the second jump drive as an escape jump drive. So only jump in with 1 and have an emergency jump out with 1, and effectively reclaim all of the space back here that is taking up these 5 jump drives. That may be an idea. It sounds interesting. I have an idea. I might jump over and show you the jump ring that I did design. Um, I think I left some stuff out of it, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit more. But I did design one. And obviously you can see here me parking this guy in. I was thinking I could get the bobs to do some work, and then I decided I'm not gonna grind all this down. So if we come over, I don't think there's an easy access. We're gonna leave this. I've already made a GPS marker, which you would have seen in the other thing. I don't think we're gonna tear this thing down any further. And my plan will be to kind of leave this as an homage to all of the Factorum people to let them know they're on notice that we will come back and murder their face. Also, but if we take a look real quick, tons of stone here, obviously. But if we hide all empty, zone chips, not a thing that I'm worried about, and parts. No more thruster components, no real ore of anything like that of that nature. So I've got all of those things, and I did that in time lapse. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the no-name ship back. I'm going to grab the Grabbin. We're going to Grabbin onto the no-name ship. We're going to fly back home, and then maybe take the no-name ship out for a jaunt uh, to maybe shoot some pirates or something. I'm not really sure what exactly we're going to shoot, but maybe some pirate shooting. I haven't decided. Um, you'll also notice that I took the liberty of taking delivery on our lovely 2 drones. Now I think they could be useful. I'm not like super like, oh, I have to use these drones, but I will say this. They don't feel like when I'm looking at these drones, because the munitions here are not piped in any way that I can tell. I don't know if it's going to be worth it to. I don't think they're piped with any kind of cargo space. So so I don't actually know if. I think honestly it might not be. These may not be what we use, but I did take both of them. I decided to claim them and make them my own. We got our drill there. We got our prototech refinery. Let's get back to base. Let's get back and do this thing. Am I record? Okay, I had a moment where I didn't think I was recording. That'd have been not entirely impossible. I think I damaged myself while I was grinding or looting some stuff, so I've got to run back here, go through the immense effort. You know what I should? No, I can't. I was going to say I should put a door right there. That's what I should do. But alas, we're not going to do that. Let's go. All right. First things first. Let's turn that bad boy off and let's back ourselves up. I think we're going to get gravity back online. I should have done it when I was walking by, but I did not. We're going to get this thing back online. We're going to go to our jump drives and we are going to take the no-name ship home to the iStroid. Beautiful. I love it. I love everything about it. I believe that jump drive is number 7 is set for that specific mode of transport. Now, this is going to take, because we've got a bunch of extra loot on board, I'm almost positive this is going to take much longer than it normally would. Let's take a look real quick. And yeah, 2,200 kilometers. So I'm just going to see you in 2 and some change jumps. 3 jumps technically. Basically 3 jumps. I will see you in 3 jumps is what we're going to do. So it is what it is. It's fine. We don't have to worry about it. It's just one of those things we got to deal with. I also have been thinking, like when I'm not in combat, that I might set up really quick a thing for all my hydrogen engines. Like I may on this bar here do hydrogen engine hydro thrust turn on and off just so I can like conserve hydrogen fuel when I'm not in combat because I don't need to be fast to maneuver really. So we can get this thing underway. Let's go ahead and make our first jump. While we're doing that really quick, Lord Chaos commented on John's comment and said, liking the jump ring so far. If you have room, put a separate skit or med room on it just as a backup, as well as some defensive guns just in case Confused Drone spots it and goes in guns blazing. Good job dying. All that. Got to keep the clone vats fresh with new meat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then loot as much as you can and get the good stuff first. Yeah, so good stuff is gotten. Oh, you are horribly mistaken, Salvage Station. We are not going to be playing any games, my friend. So we are 2 jumps and some change, or just under 2 jumps away, but it's going to be 2 jumps regardless. So I will pick you up when we get back to the base. We'll get all this docked. I will. I have no design for a ship that utilizes this monstrous drill. I know it's incredibly impressive. Maybe we spend some time building a drill out. I don't know. My first thought is we move the adder. We take the adder somewhere else. We park it somewhere else for temporary purposes, and then I build myself a drill out. Um, Obviously, we're not going to combat until we get home because I don't want to risk any of the things that are on this ship currently. So I will see you when we get to the other side. That's a good. We need a good screenshot for the gram. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'll get us home, and then I'm going to set up this small grid refinery on the large grid because I don't have a plan otherwise to do that any other way. And then we might build ourselves a drill ship. Maybe we build ourselves a large, good drill miner ship finally, because we have the ultimate tool for such a thing. That may be something we do. That could be a fun time lapse. I don't know. I haven't messed with one yet. We could also just take out the Elder Dagron and fight some pirates if there happen to be any nearby. We'll see as we get there. Anyways, I'll pick you up in just a second. All right. Whoa. Oh, pump that brakes. Home sweet home. Oh, oh, oh. Maybe we need to... Did I have anything locked to that? I did not. Okay, beautiful. All right. We have returned. Triumphant. Triumphant and well equipped to not get shot by the Elder Dagron or anything. Nothing shot us. That means we own all the blocks in perpetuity, maybe. I actually don't know if that's what that means. But, yeah. We did encounter, there were some space pirates along the route pretty aggressively, but we decided not to fight with a rather lovely... I need some lighting on this bad boy is what I need. We decided it would be a terrible idea to fight with a drill ship and a bunch of other crap glued to the outside of this guy. I think was the primary theory there. Alright, let's rotate just a little, and we are locked. And filling up! We did it! Brr, 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 brr. Alright, first things first. Let's talk about where we're gonna put this small grid thingy thing. I'm thinking we just slap it on... I think we just slap it on right here, is what I think. I think we grab some of this. We go orange. I drill this bad boy out right there. And then I go, huh? Beautiful. And then I think the next thing we need to do, my guess would be, we need an advanced rotor. Advanced rotor. Okay, got the advanced rotor there. And then this thing we need to do add medium rotor head. Ah! Beautiful. Okay, and then we're gonna say this is proto small proto tech ref confirm, and we're gonna say rotor lock on. And yeah, that should be that. That should be, and then from there we would just grab one of these bad boys like that. And then let's go over here. I'm gonna grab a block. Let's see, what would be the best way to attach this? I'm thinking we're just gonna go right there. Okay, beautiful. And then really quick, turn this on. Let's juice up the grid. Okay, now in theory, we're gonna save, and this is why I'm saying this, because in theory, I should be able to detach this and still own it, and then I should be able to pick it up without the bobs destroying it while it is unpowered. Interesting. I definitely put... Alright, let's get this thing attached before I bash it into something. We're gonna say... I think we're handicapping ourselves here by putting it where I'm putting it, but that's okay. Beautiful. Let's not crash the grabbing while we're sitting here. Now I could build the drill ship right here, but this seems like a boring place. That's what I think. This doesn't look like the place I want to build the drill ship. Why didn't the grab an event controller should absolutely... Okay, let's... Something's going on here. Oh, you know what it is? I think I know what the problem is. The problem is this. I have crashed a great many times. So all the actions for this bad boy are still connected to both of those, but let's see. Select 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. Oh, I don't think I ever did it. I think that's the problem, is I never... Grabbing ion. And then I think the plan, I want to turn off these things so they're not just burning juice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which in theory they shouldn't be because off, on, beautiful. Okay, so now if I lock her down, she shuts those things off. She puts everything on recharge. Perfect. Perfectamundo. Okay. So that's that. That puts this... What does this thing do exactly? Do we know even? You're just crushing materials. That's it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I love that for me, I guess. Little baby hats. Do we need the baby hats? There, we've covered up all your nether bits, buddy. Okay, you gotta cover the nether bits, I guess. That's an important factor. Okay, so now I think we build the drill ship. I don't know that we're ever gonna make use for the adder, but that's okay. We don't need to make use of the adder right this second. We need to think of what this is gonna look like. Okay. I like the adder, but it's kind of slow. It doesn't do anything real cool. Like, it was one of our first captures, so like it's got a place in my heart. But it's not like the place in my heart. It's just kind of a tiny place in my heart. I believe, let's see, we go here. Oh, let's not crash. We can just slap this guy right here for now so that it's staying charged until we figure out what to do with it. I know maybe some of you are thinking like, oh, you could turn that into the drill ship or something, but this thing doesn't have a layout for that, so I don't feel like that's gonna work. So we're just gonna... I'm sorry, what? Oh, this has a full medical bay on it? Man, the ship is so much better than, like, in terms of preparation stuff. Okay, so let's do a rework. Let's talk about what John Bray said maybe. So first, let's turn you off. Let's set you to depressurize. Really need to set up a button for this. Depressurize and depressurize. Suck all the air out of this business. Now, if we... Okay, we're gonna copy settings. Okay. And this is not where this is gonna live. This is just so I have the settings copied. If I can find the button, I can't. Wow, that was incredibly quick. Copy, paste. What the hell? Copy the settings. Copy all. Copy settings. Paste. Okay. And now in theory, there's a lot of stuff in it for some reason. Okay. Okay. Now, copy settings. Copy all. I don't think these have anything special on them, but I just want to have... Yeah. Copy settings. Paste. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at medbays. 8. So this is the classic, only has top and bottom, right? And then this is the new boy, which has that and that. So it would need to be like this. Or like it would need to be like this, I think. Now, but I can't put it this way because why? What is blocking it? Is it in the middle of the bed? Is that the problem? Or is it because... It's like a medical bridge. What if we...
Inventory full.
Yeah, Bob. Thank you. Let's see. A quick rework here. Stick this guy like this. Then we can't get to the kitchen. If we stick this guy like this, that effectively solves the problem. But then...
Inventory full.
But then the cargo container...
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I can't cut it out fast enough.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh my gosh.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Gotcha. You punk ass. So then if I did... Dang it. No, because this isn't connected. Right? It's not, that is not connected into that vent. And if I move the whole thing one forward...
Inventory
I'll help.
full.
I'll help, Bob. I'll help.
Inventory full.
Self-maintenance is whooping. What is going on here? Self-maintenance. Self...
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. This poses a problem, guys. This is not the solution. Hold on. We're not there. We're not done. Okay. The same problem happens right there. There's no way to get, because this is an up-down one, we'd have to use this one. In which case, we could do that, I guess. But then it's not airtight at all. Which effectively creates the exact same problem we have.
Inventory full.
Oh, there was stuff in there? No. Dang. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go one here. We're gonna Copy settings, copy all, copy, paste. This is the crux of the matter. This guy's got to be here. And then if we go, don't I have those somewhere? Come on, where's my platforms at? Apparently I don't have walkways on here currently. Walk like any walkway. Okay. Now,
Inventory full.
okay, now we can go here, we do this. And then the kitchen. The kitchen would be here. Let's see, do we need, I don't need a custom turret controller right now. Which is more important, coffee or cooking? Or do we... Hmm. This is a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, only because, well, we don't need this we don't need this anymore, for sure. Nope. Wrong button. Wrong button, please do not.
Inventory full.
We don't need that anymore. Because we have our recharge here. And if we did a bed instead of that, what if we did... Okay, what if we did that? And then what if now... Is there a better... I don't think there's a better one. There's a small grade coffee guy, but I don't want to do that. Five. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see.
Inventory full.
This is a weird thing I'm trying to figure out right now. I feel like we're just gonna have a kitchen on the battle bridge. That's the plan. Battle bridge kitchen, folks. I want. I kind of think this is the best option. Unless, what about couches? What do we got for couches? I don't want an inset couch. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, it's got to be that table. That's the one. That is the. Unless there's a seat that's better in some way, shape, or form. I don't think there is. I think table is the move. Or chair, I guess. Where are the tables at? I thought desk is what the word is. Sitting here trying to lose my mind. I think this is gonna be it, man. Oh, I got that little bit of a problem right there still. I guess I could still have a recharge station, or I could do.
Energy low.
I don't know what I could do. What about a fish tank? Could do fish tank. Who doesn't want a fish tank? Um, yeah, fish tank. That what could go wrong here? This is. I think this will work. And then we'll call this no name med. We're gonna give it a text image. What are we gonna give it? We're gonna give it one of the cool new ones that I have in the list. I want to say it's like. I want to say it's number 6, I think is what we decided it was. Number 6. It wasn't number 6. Number 7? It's not number 7. Number 8. Perfect. Look at that. Cool. Alright, so that solves the problem. I got a place to sit that's not at all uncomfortable. We're going to get rid of this. I don't like it. It doesn't work. We got a place to sit right there. We got some kitchen. We can sit on the bed and eat our breakfast. And yeah, that works. This should be white. I don't know why I want it to be white, but I do. We're airtight once more. We got ourselves some fish tank. So what's up, fish guys? Have a little fun there. We come here. We can charge back up. We've got a respawn point. That's beautiful. That's perfect. That is. So now what we need to do. Well, first we gotta detach the. We kind of need to detach this eyesore before I re-blueprint this ship as version 3. But we will call it version 3. And that we'll need to do that. I'm going to do that off screen so I don't mess with that. Now let's talk about this. What do we got? What are we at? We're at 39 minutes of just me goofing around. Of course, some of that's going to be time skips because we jumped. And I wasn't going to sit there and have you guys watch me aimlessly wander space indefinitely. So let's get ourselves one of these. We're going to go up for. We're going to go down first. No, we're going to go to the right. Yeah. Nope. Let's go down. No, to the right. I don't know. We're going to. Okay, let's do the self-maintenance thing. Self-maintenance units. Turn those both back on. This is going to be, what is this thing? This is gonna be large mine. I have no idea. I've not used the Prototech miner thing before, so I think what we're gonna do is just grab some blocks and we're gonna see what it looks like to potentially. See what it looks like to potentially make a miner out of this. Because I honestly just don't know. I don't have any ideas what it's going to look like, but I assume it's going to need to be about this big. 9. Do that right there. And then where's the grabbing? Where did I park that guy? Over there. Perfect. Excuse me, grabbing. We're going to need to borrow you for a minute. Let's see. 8. Juice back up. Super Drifto. Whee. Hmm. I see it, guys. Don't worry, I see it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this. It sounded suspiciously like the Bob started to grind this down. Do you see what I mean? We're in the same problem. Large grid. Production. Faction. There's nothing I can do with it. It's not a... Hmm. I don't know why that's happening, but it makes me want to punch a frickin' goat or something. I don't know. Okay, Elder Dagron. Bob's off. Ice Droid Base. Bob's off. Bob Malafor. Off. No name Bobs. You're going to be turned off. Now, in theory, if I come here and I say Bob's and we off, off, off. Nope. Why are the Bobs not? Okay, all the Bobs off. I'm gonna murder Bob. If he messes up my ship here. I think we're gonna do it like this. So that we have the containers, the things like that. Is my thought. I gotta grab one of those. I need a large grid one of those. Okay. Now. Okay, can I claim this thing now? Info? Like, I don't know how to like maybe if I give it a battery? Info. Large chew, grid name. Is this, do I own this ship? I can't tell. Okay, I don't know if I own that ship or not, if I'm being honest. Large Elder Dragon Bobs, Ice Droid Bobs, Malafor Bobs, all turned on. Alright, you know what? I don't like this Pirate Jones searching my turf, so we're gonna go take care of this guy. Come back here, I'm gonna turn the Bobs back on. I'm gonna test out our new stuff, put that there. Okay. We are go for launch. Oh, I had a thing. Somebody mentioned to me. So weapon blocks. Now we need to do rail. If I do view here, and then I say weapons blocks, apparently if you select the weapon, that's when you can do the lock on via camera. I don't know if that's accurate or not, so we're gonna try it out. That's our mission right now. We're gonna go test it with this here guy right here. It's just the problem with having two railguns selected as your weapons or whatever. It creates the issue of, well, it creates the issue of, like you firing both of the railguns at once. So I have it set to fire once each, like fire this one once, fire this one once. So let's go test this out and see if we can lock on. All right, scout drone, prepare to meet your doom. I definitely selected. It is selected. Okay. I'll speed us up. Now let's use some hydrogen. What the hell? We got ourselves a new drill. We can drill out a monstrous amount of ice soon. I forgot to deposit my money. Let that be a lesson to you, kids. Always deposit your money before going into combat. I feel better with the medical bay behind me? No, I don't. Actually, I don't feel better at all. But that's okay. It's not about how I feel. It's about how I'm going to make them feel by shooting them in the face. Scout drone. Okay. Weapon is selected. We're going to go weapons hot. I'm looking through the camera. We have, this is jump drive 5, just blind jump. I don't know what it's set to. I don't imagine that I'm going to need to blind jump out of the combat with this scout drone. But that would have been terrible if I had. Okay. We're going to slow it down. Let's see what we got. Okay, we can lock on. We're able to lock with the camera. But is he giving us our pip? Oh, he's shooting out fireworks. Oh, he's got buddies. Oh, it is giving out the pip. It's giving the pip. We got a bogey. Oh, that guy got deleted. I was able to lock on. I love it. Well, problem resolved. Oh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Please shoot that guy. Why are we not shooting? I don't know why it's not shooting, so this is an interesting problem I've got going on. They're not shooting. Why aren't they shooting? Ah! Turret. Any turret. Give me a frickin' turret. Machine gun. Where's the frickin'... See him. Why aren't the turrets not shooting? This is stupid. Goblining guns, what are you doing? Where the hell's the target neutrals? Aha! You jackwing. I don't know what happened to that shit that I ran over, but he just disappeared, I guess? Or is he right here? Oh no, he's right here. Wasn't the plan I had, but certainly what happened. You know, thinking about it, I could have put that small refinery on. I guess I could have put the small refinery on this ship as as an attachment. I don't know if that would have worked though. So yeah, we're gonna chop this guy up. I don't know if we're gonna go clean up the other guy because I don't really care about that too much. Bobs are not doing their job though. I do care about that. Hey, Bob, pick all that crap up. Why are we not welding? What is happening? I'm a little confused. Once again, nothing is working the way it's meant to. Pops. Could we please? A little beat up. I don't know why. Just be that way sometimes. We're just gonna collect this guy and then we'll make our way downtown. Part of me just wants to blow this thing to pieces, but I'm not gonna do it. Oh, he's trying to keep his distance. You can't outrun me, you little turd. I'm too fast. Whoops. Oh, you're about to get it murdered. You're getting cooked. Ah, somebody play some epic music for that. Oh, that is tragic. I need those parts. I need those parts. I need those parts.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Let's see. We can.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I don't know if
Inventory
Bob's
full.
picking all this stuff up. Honestly, don't care at this point. It's one of those.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. We just. Oh God! I'm gonna get cooked. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump all that crap in there, and let's head home. Successful. Let's go ahead and. Whoa. All right. Let's get ourselves back home. We're repairing. We'll have to do some. We're gonna have to do some incidentals, I think. And I think I might build the drill ship offline. I think that's what's gonna happen next, because that just we got what we came for. We got to test this thing out again against the pirate. Do a little combat this section. Now, crazy thing. This is 61, guys. 61. I can't believe we're already at 61 episodes. I feel like 2 a week. I didn't think was. I almost thought was not enough. And now, is it too much? Is it the right pace? And the last couple ones have been an hour long. That's just how it's been. That's how the cookie's been crumbling. I really enjoy it, so it's not bothering me any that they're a little bit longer, but I do understand that makes it harder to crunch through sometimes. But we figured out the on a thanks to the we're gonna need to alter course. Thanks to the lovely people in a Facebook group, a Space Engineers Facebook group, we have that's what gave me the idea. Some guy, and I wish I knew who it was, honestly. If I would leave his comment in the or leave his name in the comments. But a guy basically said, "Hey, if you don't have the weapon selected, you can't target the way it's letting me lead the target and stuff." And it was just because the weapon wasn't selected, but I'm not firing with my mouse, so selecting the weapon didn't seem to make sense. But that definitely made all the difference. Um, Before we dock this up, I need to let's take a look real quick. In the projector. It's not going to be complete because it's going to have some one half bed, one kitchen, one refill station, one survival kit. Okay, so effectively this thing is, I think we're fully repaired. I'm going to do this offline. I'm not going to mess with it right now. We're just going to get docked up, and then I will get this re-blueprinted so that we have the most up-to-date blueprint for combat. And then on the next one, guys, I think we're going to go back out. We're going to go hunting some more stuff. Maybe drill some. I don't know. We'll see. The drill ship's going to get finished offline so we can get some work done in that area of the space. Yeah, we just need to get that settled out. But once the ship's fully repaired, I don't know that it is yet. I think it is, but that's it, man. Look at this. We got ourselves a drill. We got a drill home. We've attached our sweet small grid thingy that we're totally 1000% going to use, and it's not at all pointless. Um, I guess it's doing its job right now, which is great. This thing is going to have to be. We're going to figure out what to do with this thing. Hey, now I can transfer to me. What the hell? I already own it. Do you see how I own everything on this grid? What the frick? I don't know. I don't know why this thing is such a pain in my butt, but um, I don't really know what to do with the design-wise of this stuff. So we're definitely gonna have to thinking about it. We're definitely gonna have to think about it and see what we come up with. But I think this has been very successful. We got home. We got our stuff set up. Um, the Grabbin's with us and not dead. The no-name ship has been modified so that I can heal myself. Thanks to the comments and everybody. And oh yeah, you know what? Next episode, I will show you. I will show you my jump ring. It's an actual ring, the one that I designed. It's an actual jump ring. I'll show you what that looks like with the no-name ship, and I'll also have this built out, and we'll do that. So, all right, guys, I will catch you later, taters. And if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share it with somebody. That'd be great. I haven't checked my subscriber count in a couple of days. I think we're still at 250, 252, something like that. But I'm always looking for more people to watch. Let me know what I can do better. Comment down below, guys. I appreciate it. And as always, be kind. Bye.